everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, prophetess Juanita Bynum. Give it to her.
Hallelujah.
Give it to her. Give it to her.
And why don't we give the Lord some praise? Come on, let's give God some praise. Come on, is there anybody out there want to give God some praise? Oh, come on and magnify him right now. Come on, magnify him. How many know the Lord has stood by your side? Oh, why don't you just give him some praise just for a few seconds? Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Y'all praying for me? All right. For all those times you stood by me, for all the truth you made me see, for all the joy you brought in my life, for all the wrong that you made right, for every dream you made come true, for all the love I found in you, I'll be forever thankful, 'cause you're the one who held me up. You never let me fall, 'cause you're the one who saw me through.
Now this time we're going to do the RSVP. Do we have Deborah Watkins in the house? Come forth. Do we have Rodney Pyford in the house? I'd like to ask you to come forth also. Well, we thank you, both of you, and the RSVP. You guys was quick and fast with it, okay? So I'm pretty sure you was happy about coming. So the cup say, be happy. Be happy. Bev, you happy? Yeah. All right, she's happy. Everybody else happy? Yeah. All right. So I want you to get with me, okay? We're going to have a good time. A good time. Michael Jackson ain't here. But guess what? Who's here? Now Shua's here. All right. And guess what? I'm here. You here. We're going to get on how many accords? One accord. We're going to do this right. All right, at this time, we're going to call on none other than this is our First Lady Sister, Evangelist Annette Collins. Give it up for her as she comes forward.
And it reads, the virtuous woman, a wife of noble character, who can find. She is worth far more than rubies. She is clothed with strength and dignity. She can laugh at the days to come. She speaks with wisdom, and faithful instruction is on her tongue. She watches over the affairs of her household and does not eat the bread of idleness. Her children arise and call her blessed. Her husband also, and he praises her. Yeah. Many women do noble things, but you surpass them all. Charm is deceptive, and beauty is fleeting. But a woman who fears Yahweh is to be praised. Give her the reward she has earned, and let her works bring her praise at the city gate. Proverbs 31:10, verses 25 through 31. And that is who I would like to be like when I grow up. Our virtuous, elect lady, Beverly Owens.
That's a wonderful lady. Yes. Oh, my. That sounds like Beverly. That sounds like Beverly. Yes. Apostle Owens, who does that sound like?
You know what it sounds like.
Who does that sound like?
Right here next to me.
All right. Give it up. for our sister Evangelist Anna Collins. And now we know that it wouldn't be no better without Miss Nora Marshall. Beverly almost spent Mama's birthday gift. Mom was born June the 15th. The 16th, Beverly was the 19th. No better gift. No better gift.
Hello, everyone. So happy to be here today on this great occasion. My second oldest daughter. And as she said, that was my birthday gift. In 1959. We were so happy. Well, I kept receiving boys and boys, and I got 7 boys. I got prayed for little girls. That's what I got. But Beverly, you know, I thank God for her. And she reminds me so much of my mother. She's kind. She's tender-hearted. She loved to give. She will give you her life. She rather give than to receive. And she's such a nice person and all. And I just thank y'all for her, you know, for all of my kids. I'm so happy today to be here. I'm not a good speaker. But it won't be the same. I also thank y'all for her wonderful husband. She has a nice family, a beautiful family. All of them are nice. And I just praise and thank Yeshua for it, you know. And I'm so happy to be here today with my family, my friends, and all of my children. And my church family. Thank y'all for one and all that was able to come today. Thank you.
By Ellen and Melvin Marshall. This is Beth's brother and Beth's sister-in-law. Come on, show us some love.
I'd like to wish my sister Beverly a happy 60th birthday. She's a beautiful person. Rita asked me to be on the program, and I drew a blank. I didn't know what in the world could I do at a birthday celebration for my sister Beverly. So down through the years, Beverly has graced us with numerous songs. I'm not going to attempt to do them all, but I decided that I would do a mini medley. I just took 2 songs. One from the beginning when she started singing way back in the garden. Ellen and I sat at the table and we messed around with it. And the last one, but not least, your favorite and probably mine. I'm sure it's mine and probably yours. Always.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we're going to do a little bit, look over the mistakes. I think my wife is so nervous she's about to cry. She wanted to do this, so y'all bear with me.
Don't be nervous.
So bear with us. We sat at the table and we worked on it. So the first one in the garden. I come to the garden cause dreams to come true. From the fear of what would be, you came and rescued me. Yeah, I pray today for the rest of my life. Live inside my heart. Please stay for always, till that timeless place when we're face to face and we embrace for always. One more time, everybody. Yeah, I pray today for the rest of my life. Live inside my heart. Please stay for always, till that timeless place when we're face to face
Hallelujah.
and we embrace for
She's saying you cause dreams to come true. Always. She's telling Tom, I'm gonna be with you. Always. Always. Jermaine, you can go get mad if you wanna. Thomas, you can move out if you wanna. Sister Rita, you already go. But for always. Always.
I was weak. You were my voice when I couldn't speak. You were my eyes when I couldn't see. You saw the best there was in me. Lifted me up when I couldn't reach. You gave me faith 'cause you.
Pastor Shepherd, give it up for Connecticut.
I don't really call her my sister-in-law, she's my sister. You know, when she and my brother first got married, I thought I was losing a brother. In actuality, I gained a sister. And over these past few years, she has really stepped up and been there for me. And I love her to pieces. I can't even say how much I love and adore her. And I appreciate she truly deserved this because she's always doing something for somebody else. And she's always putting herself last, you know, just to make sure everybody else is happy. So today is about her, but I just want to let her know I appreciate her. She called me this week because she's been helping me plan my wedding. And she called me this week because I was at a stressful moment at one point. And she called just to make sure I was okay, you know? And I'm like, no, I'm fine. I'm all right. So I want you to be all right because it's going to be beautiful. It's going to work out fine. And she's been working herself to death to make sure that things are good for me. Not even thinking that last week was her birthday. And she never even brought it up that it was her birthday. I ain't say that. She know I usually call her on her birthday and leave her a message. I didn't do it purposely this year because I wanted her to think that I forgot it. Because I knew we were going to be here today. You know, but I want her to know that I love her, I appreciate her and my brother, and you know, you deserve this and more, and I love you.
Our Bishop Grant.
Well. This is a beautiful thing. And we're so pleased and blessed to be here. I'm sharing with our Lady Owens. 1959 was a good year. You hear what I just said? 1959 was a good year. Yeah. That's the year both my wife and I were born. Yeah. And someone special was born that year. So it was a good year. All right. Now, Lady Owens, if I were to think of a word to describe you, it would be compliment. I've never seen you, and you never gave a compliment. Always give compliments. And some people are afraid, they're intimidated, they lack self-confidence, so they're afraid to tell others, oh, you're looking beautiful today. That's lovely, but you do that every time I see you. And you know when folks are real, and you know when they're fake. So you're so real. It comes out naturally. And we just wanted to know that we're grateful to be here today to share this special day with you. Traveling from New York to come here wasn't too much for us to do. Not at all. And so may God continue to bless you and keep you. And yes, the book of Proverbs 31 speaks of the virtuous woman, and that's who you are. Hallelujah. 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 Yahweh bless you. And on behalf of my wife and myself, we just want to say again, we love you so much, and you'll be forever in our prayers. And when we met you and Apostle Owens, we knew that we met good people. We knew right away that we met Yahweh's people. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. And so, about the song, For Always, we love you.
At this time, we're going to receive one of Beverly's sister with, she's going to bless you with a solo. Give us some love. Give us some love. Thank you, Joshua, for my sister. I want to wish you a happy birthday, and I love you. The song says, you've been faithful. You've been true. When you've done all that you can do for your faithfulness, it's your time. Say you hung in there when times were hard. Sometimes it seemed like nobody really cared, but for your faithfulness, it's your time. You've been faithful. You've been true. When you've done all that you can do, and for your faithfulness, it's your time. You applauded for the rest. Now it's your time to be blessed. And for your faithfulness, it's your time. You encourage everyone else when you need it for yourself. And for your faithfulness, he not only will give you what you want, but he'll also give you what you need. You gotta hold on and hang in there because it's your time. You encourage everyone else when you need it by yourself. And for your faithfulness, and for your faithfulness, you hung in there, and for your faithfulness, in times you were hard, and for your faithfulness, sometimes it seems like nobody really cares, for your faithfulness, sometimes it seems like you're all alone, and for your faithfulness, and for your faithfulness, and for your faithfulness, and for your faithfulness, you hung in there, and for your faithfulness, in times you were hard, and for your faithfulness, sometimes it seems like nobody really cares, and for your faithfulness, sometimes it seems like you're all alone, and for your faithfulness, and for your faithfulness, and for your faithfulness, and for your it's your We have Pastor Janice Sutton in the house. Beverly sister-in-law.
Well, let the church say hallelujah. This is the Lord's doing, and it's marvelous in our lives. I honor my sister. She's always encouraging but we honor the Lord for being here today. Many years back, I looked up the word celebrate. And it says to give honor. And that's what we come to do today. Give honor to whom honor is due. And today is your day. We come to enjoy. And I told Brother John, I said, his sister will never die as long as she's living. So we come to have a good time. But above all, we come to give him glory. Because in 1959, he was the one who gave you life. You came from the vehicle of your mom. But he looked down and saw what he was doing, even for his future servant. And he knew that he needed someone that was suitable. See, every person, every lady, every elect lady is not suitable for where God is taking his leaders. But we think you are exceptional. My sister said it all. You will give your heart, praise God. But I think I had the privilege to travel from Salisbury to Connecticut with them. And they're just like overgrown children. We've been together so long. It's almost like when he had to go to the bathroom, he said, "Beverly, you got to go to the bathroom." Connection. And I thank you because of all the is well taken care of.
Right.
And we used to travel briefly, and I prayed the whole time when he would leave her. And I would say, Lord, watch over my brother. The first time she left for a week, I told my husband, she'll never make it. Because Tom is going to get his wife. But we thank God because you are a gift to the Owens family. And today we're here to say we love you.
Do we have Pastor Shockley in the house? Pastor Shockley?
Praise the Lord, everybody. Praise the Lord. It is such an honor to be here today with my dear sister. Amen. And I thank God for Bishop, Apostle. Amen. But I was trying to work in my schedule. How am I going to do this? But I said, if I have to leave service and go back, she is worth every bit of it. Amen. She is. She really is. I will go back soon. But I do want to say that she is an inspiration. She is, if anyone is an example of a woman of God, this is an example of a woman of God. If anyone is an example of a wife and a role model, the young people today need to follow this one, this couple. Amen. If anyone is an example of a true, genuine friend, she has been my friend.
Yes.
Amen. I love God for her. And I just want to say to you, the many times that we've been on the phone and forgot how long we've been talking, or been in the store and act like we were the only ones in it. You have been an inspiration to my life. Your persona demands respect, and your smile will make people smile when they don't even know why they smile. That's just who you are. I am honored to be here today with you, and I want you to know something. I believe this is only the beginning of the many blessings that God has given you.
All right.
Amen. And your family. I just want to leave these words with you. I get ready to depart of Shirley. May you live as long as you want, and never want as long as you live.
At this time, we're going to have our sister Shanice Strand is going to represent all the sisters. Receive her now. Give the job for Shanice Strand.
I don't think I need a mic. I have my dad's voice, so I project anyway. I didn't grow up with any sisters. I have sisters on my dad's side, but I didn't grow up with any. So if you don't have any sisters growing up, the next best thing is your aunt or either your cousins. So I want to wish my Aunt Beverly a happy 60th birthday party. I remember as a kid how on Sundays my mom get me dressed, and sometimes Bill would come along with us and we'd go spend the day with Aunt Beverly, and she'd fix us food and we eat dinner and kind of play with her kids. So those are some of the fondest memories that I have, and she's always sending things to my house. When my mom comes, she always sends something back from my house, whether it's something to go in my kitchen or something to go in my living room. So I just want to let her know that I appreciate it, and that Q and I appreciate you both. So I want to say a poem. I hope I don't forget it because I'm nervous. I've never done any of this for this many people. But it's What is a Sister? And I'm representing my aunt. So, what is a sister? For a sister is someone to love and trust. For a sister is always there to share our desires and fondest dreams and lessens our troubles and cares. For she always has the time to listen, and you know down deep inside that her heart is filled with warmth and love, and the door is open wide. For she brightens the gloomiest kinds of day. For her laughter is a happy sound, and the feeling of us all being together is a gladness that is deep and profound. For a sister is a special person on whom you can depend, someone to love and cherish, a special kind of friend.
So this time we have a Sister Hannah Holden. This is Beverly's sister. Receive her with some love.
Good evening. I'm going to do a little reading. It's titled, Who is She?
She is an energetic and determined woman who always appeared to be calm. She is a passionate person who fully invests herself in always helping others. She is very creative and gifted with her hands. She is a blessing to many and is the backbone of her family. She is that virtuous Proverbs 31 woman. She is a reliable woman that you can always count on. She is anxious to please, always there when you need her, and willing to help if she can. Who is she? She is Beverly Owens. And then I took her name, I took each letter, and I have words to describe her. B is for a blessing that she is to many. She's beautiful. She's big-hearted. She's the backbone of her family. E is for easygoing, excellent. B is for virtuous, valuable. She's a VIP, very important person. E is for she's encouraging. She's energetic. R is for righteous, respectful. She's reliable. You can always count on her. L is for loving. She's always concerned for others. And Yah is for Yah-fearing, and she's young at heart. Happy 60th birthday to my older sister. I love you.
We have a little baby sister. Cross the bridge. Girl, I'll swim if I have to cross the ocean. If I have to get to you, I'll swim. Come on, Marie. We love her. Baby girl. Elma. Maria. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm not much of a speaker, but I have to get up and say something to my sister Beverly. Those of you that know, everyone that knows Beverly, basically everyone in this room, she has touched the lives of everyone in here one way or another. And I just want to thank her for being the person that she is. She's a very selfless, open-hearted, giving, caring, everything you need in a person, you can find it in Beverly. And I just want to let her know that I appreciate you for everything. For those of you that don't know, almost 2 years ago, I got married. Beverly made every decoration. She allowed me to have the most beautiful day of my life. And I thank you for that. No words can explain how you made me feel that day. And I just wanted to let you know I love you. I wish you many more birthdays. And I'm grateful for you, okay? Happy birthday. I didn't want to cry. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Do we have a minister, Miosha Burden now? Give us a love. This is Beverly's friend. She'll tell you more about it.
Praise Yahweh, everyone. I really don't know where to begin because everything that we've heard here today about First Lady Owens has just been exceptional. And she's just an exceptional person. Just one person that I really love and adore and look up to, and she's just everything wrapped into one. I just tell you,
Take your time. It's all right. I'll go through it, y'all. Give her strength.
yeah, that's all right.
That's all right.
You're gonna make me cry.
Remember, you won't cry.
The love. The compassion. The open arms. The understanding. friendship. Always caring, always loving, always giving. Always has something beautiful to say. Always encouraging. She's just there.
Yes.
Any time of day, any time of night, whenever you call, or she'll call you, or she'll locate you. Yeah, she, you all right? Where you at today? You know, just like a mother, a beautiful mother, and a friend wrapped up in one again. And if I could just say this, I feel like Ruth. But where you go, I'll go. You have made your people my people. And your love, guess what? He's mine now. And I just want to say that I do love you, First Lady. And I just thank God for you. And I just praise Him for allowing you to be a part of my life. You know, people are put in our lives for reasons, for seasons, and for a lifetime. Guess what she is to me? She's been put in my life for a lifetime. Can you help me celebrate our First Lady, Beverly? So if I could just also leave you with this, First Lady. In the words of our, and notice I am saying our Marshall family. I'm not family. You can't do nothing about it. As our dearly beloved Aunt Levianne would say, love the life you live and live the life you love.
We gonna receive our big brother.
My older sister now.
Please don't say that.
She called me every other day. Yeah. So, and this little thing that we having, she didn't know what was going on, so I had to sneak call boy. Boy, she wanna know, can I tell it? I said, no, me and boy got to talk about basketball. Me and boy talk about play, we got to talk about basketball. Yes, I got it. But Beverly, you know, everybody know me. I guess I'm like my daddy, man. Yeah, everybody know me. Give it, brother. I give you my heart. I like my daddy, yeah. And Beverly, you're a good person. All my sisters good people. Everybody, my brother too. And I love everybody. Beverly, but you have 10 more years. Birthday.
He gonna prove his love today. Give me the knife, y'all. Give it. He said he gonna give his heart to him. He gonna get his bag. We got nobody got an Uncle John like me. Nobody got an
you give the mic to Pastor O'Gary. Give it O'Gary.
I tried to sit down, but it was a party. I'm hearing all this love. First I want to cry, then I feel like dancing. But first we give honor to Yahweh because He's here. He's here. Super Bowl gathered in our name. There He is in the midst. Praise Yahweh. And you know what? I just hearing so many great things about you. I find that there's not many words that can even express the beautiful person you are. Your whole family. I'm just delighted to be in the presence of Mother Marshall, 84 years old. Yeah. And Apostle, you were the most blessed man. Praise Yahweh. Say, he that findeth a wife, findeth a good person. That's a good thing. A good person. But you are a beautiful person. You're a very, very beautiful person. And that virtuous woman, not even to describe you enough. You go far and beyond. Everybody that comes in your presence is happy. Down in Florida, they love you. I remember one person that said, I don't know if it was you or your sister, they made a mistake and fell on money. She said, I'm sorry. You said, no, don't be sorry, fall on me. I said, that's love. That's love. And every time I get around your family, the joy just comes all through me. That's what you represent. Love and joy and realness. Apostle, you blessed. I love you, my family love you, and we're going to keep on loving you.
Maxine. No, I said I'm gonna put the palm. Give us some love, y'all.
The name of this poem is for my sister. As sister listens to your worries and fears, give consolation and dries up tears, creates confidence when you haven't any left, helps you feel good about yourself. Through phone calls and pictures you both share, triumphs, joys, problems, advice, love, and care. She's there for special days that come along, organizing, planning, making sure nothing goes wrong. Sisters grow up competing over everything, swabbling and saying words that don't mean. But stand together in times of adversity, their love shines through perfectly. People will come and go, leaving your heart hollow. But wherever life takes you, as sisters' love will follow. From childhood until the end, near or far, she's your lifetime friend. Happy birthday.
For the beautiful reading for my sister Maxine, we have Pastor Mosley in the house. Showing some love. Showing some love.
I'm shocked that I was called. I am honored to be here, and I know that I've known her half of her life. 30 years, because I've been on the shore for 30 years, and I'm thankful and honored to have a friend like the Owens. Amen. And I do love you. My wife and the rest of my family, all of us love you. And I don't know what else to say. Amen. I'm honored to be here. Amen. All the children. Amen. And the respect that they show. Amen. And the love that they show you when you come in their presence. I'm just honored. Amen. And thank you.
We're going to let Robert Simmons father this.
Just like 10 minutes.
How many?
Just like 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Okay, while it won't disturb you if anybody else get up and talk. If Chantel Simmons, show us some love.
I don't have some songs, I have one song. you to think whatever they want about themselves, but the people on the receiving end of their character will tell you the truth about who you are. And you can hear the sincerity from everyone, everything that they said about you. And I've only known you for a little bit, but they are true. They're right. You are so genuine and loving and caring. And every time I see you, you're smiling. Always smiling, always, always. And you always give me the biggest hugs. And you always compliment me and the children. And I really do love you. And I just want to just thank you for being who you are. And you really, truly are a friend. And that's one of the songs that I'm going to sing today. Sharita said this is one of your favorite songs. And this is a song that I grew up listening to, so it's kind of cool. And we have that in common. Can y'all clap with me because I need some help. Can y'all help me?
Yeah.
Come with this. All right. Hit, hit, hit. I'm going to try. All right. Sometimes when no one to talk to, no one else I can find. He's always there, he's everywhere. I'm talking about a friend of mine. When problems seem like they never end, you have no one to
got a little bit, and then I'm going to get out the way. There's a lot of us here, or a couple of us. So basically, everybody coming mom is just basically a little bit of the love we just wanted to give back to you, the love that you show us daily, every day in our lives. Okay, so I'm going to start here. Let's see, I got a pre-insert phone. So let's focus. Okay, all right. Okay, so when you had us, you obviously was not provided a manual for how to raise us. But if there was ever such thing as being a perfect mother, you're that, or you're close to that. Okay? So, I'm honored to have you as my mom, and it's always proud to hear when people say I look like you. You are admirable in every way, with the many different roles that you have. We watch you be the best parent to us, the best wife to dad, and now the best grandparent. Always willing to give to others before receiving for yourself. Always so willing to give to make others happy. You care so much for me, calling me every day. I appreciate that. I appreciate you. All the food that you cook for me. You're such a great cook. So much so that I often ask for your tips on how to make certain foods. You do your best to treat us all the same. You show no favoritism, and I thank you for that. It doesn't take much to make you happy. You're not materialistic. So kind and sweet to everyone. You have a heart for people's needs. You're truly like an angel on earth. Always in stores buying things that you think we like. You just have such a likable spirit. You are pleasant to be around. We are proud of you. We honor you. You are beautiful. I love you. And we all love you. Happy birthday. Everybody knows that I don't say much. I'm a quiet person. But I'm so happy to be here to celebrate this great day for my mom. June 19, 1959 was a wonderful day on this earth. And I'm so happy that she's my mom. Mom, she's truly an angel on this earth. She do everything for us, anything, goes beyond, and I love her. And I hope she had a great 60th birthday.
So I'll try to be short. Everybody knows that my mother is, I have friends and good friends on the outside, but she is truly my best friend. And that's hard for me to say because her mom, like your mom's your best friend, my mom truly is my best friend. In planning this event, I was very excited and very happy and honored to do it. But I was sad because I didn't have her guidance. And I couldn't talk to her. I talked to her every day and I talked to her about everything, so I couldn't do it. So I had to pick and choose what I talked about. And I was like, I'll be glad when this day comes. So now we have a lot of catching up to do from the time I started playing to now. But she is truly, everyone says such good words about her, and all of those words are true. I've learned so much from her as a child. She has taught me, she's the best role model anyone could have. She has taught me to be the young lady that I am here today. I would not be where I'm at if it wasn't for her. She's a good role model. She taught me how to be a good mother, a good wife. She's still teaching me how to be a good wife, but I appreciate that. I call her, she's not one to be on my side for everything. If she sees that I'm doing something wrong, she tells me, and I appreciate that. She is truly a jewel to our family. She's still, even though my brother, the oldest, 40, I'm 38, she still treats us like we're little children. So I do appreciate that. She calls every one of us every day to make sure we got home okay. When I get to work, she calls me. When I come home, she calls me, and I appreciate that. Because if she doesn't call me, I think that something is wrong, so I call her. So it's just the little things that she thinks may not mean anything, but they mean the world. And I'm just happy that we were able to give her this right now while she's living. It is very important. And the flowers, everything, the words. So many times we always wait until someone's passed, and she would never get to hear all these words. So I was praying that everything went well and that she got to experience this. And she's well deserving of all of this and more. And I just want her to know that I appreciate everything you've done. I continue to appreciate. She still keeps putting money in my hand. Are you okay, Sharita? Are you good? She keeps doing it, and she's beyond. She's beyond the model woman, and I appreciate that. And like my brother mentioned, every time she goes out, she never shops for herself. She's always shopping for somebody else. I bought this for you. I bought this for my sister. Do you think she'll like this? Do you think Jermaine wants this? And I'll be like, I don't know, Mom. Get something for yourself. So I'm just glad to be here. I'm gonna move out the way because I know it's other people. But thank you all for coming, and I thank you, Mom, for being the best mom a female could ever have.
I want to give it up for my wife for planning this because she's been stressing for the last month, 2 months, and my living room was looking like a warehouse. Every other day was a box coming in the mail from Amazon, and I'm like, you sure this for the party or you ordering something not coming? And my mother would call me like, somebody's ringing the doorbell. I'm like, yeah, it's the delivery guy. And she's like, I gotta get it. I'm like, yeah, you got it. But, so I'm glad we're here at this point, and I'm glad none of y'all told, because I remember a time when I asked for Sharita's hand in marriage, and I showed them the ring, and somebody said, you see that beautiful ring, Robert? I'm not gonna say no names, y'all, but I'm glad y'all kept it a secret, because Sharita was like worried that somebody was gonna slip up, and I was just telling her like, yo, relax. But now on to my mother-in-law. Y'all seen the Jeffersons? Lucy didn't get along with her mother-in-law, but I can say I get along with my mother-in-law. We don't have no strife or animosity. I know when I came along with such a force that she probably didn't think I was gonna come with, because like I swept her daughter off her feet. It wasn't no. I really think she thought I was going to take my time, but it just went so fast. And I was frustrated. I said, I know you and your mother are best friends. Like, go hang out with her. I know you're married to me, but I'll try to stay out on the road. That way you can go hang out with her. And you can see, and I can just see their relationship. And when my brother told my mother-in-law, don't worry, she's in good hands. My brother loves her. And she cried, and the night I proposed to her, she got weak. And just when we was planning the wedding, like I tell people this story every day. I said, man, my mother-in-law was talking to the dude, like, yo, this, and this. And I was like, hold up, man. Like, slow down. But I'm glad she got to have her own party. And this is the way she would want it right here. Sharita didn't need to consult with her. Once you get so much
know me, I pay attention to everything. I said, when you have time to make these ribs? You was at work today. And she was like, when you got a mom that's willing to stick and remind you of what, you got a mom that stick by you like that, man, you know you got a good thing because she was helping her hold on to a good thing. She's gonna be bubbled up all the way chill. We call her Sharita, and they had a phone because I'm not gonna be home, and they will talk about the whole party. So again, happy birthday,
Now, y'all, you always save the best for last, right? All the time. My mom always told me that your daughter is the closest thing to, she said it was to me, you know, she always told me Rhonda was the closest thing to my husband than me. So Sharita would be next in line with her father. I'm going to get her to escort her father. Because I'm not going to fight Beverly. I'm not going to let another woman escort him up here. But his daughter, we going to let her escort him, and he going to come in his own way. Receive him now, Apostle Thomas. Stand to your feet. Thomas Armor on. Husband of elect lady Beverly Owens. Receive him. Give it up for Apostle. All right.
You're doing such a great job. First of all, before I say anything, I want to say I want to give honor and praise to Almighty God, to His Son Yeshua, our Savior, Redeemer, and soon coming King. He is the one that made it possible for this day to be today. Now, my daughter, she said, Dad, you want to write a little bio for her mom? And I told her at the time, I said, yeah. And then I thought about it. I said, wait a minute. I don't want to put something on paper. I want to look in her eyes. First of all, I thank y'all for giving me Beverly.
Yes.
You know, I was in New York and I looked around and tried to find me a Beverly, couldn't find one there. As soon as I got here, y'all had already had her prepared for me. And I thank y'all because, you know what the saying is, you know, behind every man, or they say great man, there's a woman. She's great. Well, she's very great. She has been that way for 42 years. I grabbed her. She graduated from high school. One night we got married the next. Yes, sir. She was 17 years old. On my job, they said, man, you robbing the cradle. About 7 years younger than me, they said, you robbing the cradle. I said, I ain't robbing no cradle. I got what was meant for me. I thank y'all for her because, you know, I could have put down, and matter of fact, I started writing stuff, and I said, no, this ain't gonna work. Because the things that I have to say, they're so heartfelt, I don't think I could have put them on going to work and come back home to someone who's sitting there with a smile on her face every single day. Y'all saw them pictures. When I wish they'd show some of y'all the pictures that I had when I first got married. I was skinny as a rail. Skinny as a rail. Every single day when I got home, she said, go wash your hands. And she had the plate right in front of me. She can cook biscuits, and she know I love biscuits. Oh my God. You know, you find a woman that can cook you a biscuit, you done found yourself something. I love a biscuit. And I know it shows now, but say what she meant to me. She's the mother of my 3 children, and as my son Jermaine said, and you put it just right, she does not play favoritism. Her love is equal, and I thank God for that, because she is just every single night. I said, what you doing? I got to call Jermaine, see if you got on all right. What you doing? I got to call Rita. I ain't talking to little man today. You know, well, Tom was right there with her, but she called on him so much he gets mad. He gets angry. I always call him. I want children to be get upset. And we thank y'all because she has filled everything in every one of our lives. She has filled it with herself. You know what I mean? She gives and gives and gives, and I told my daughter when we were getting this thing ready, and I said, you know, Beverly has given to everybody else, and you know, we've never given her anything. You know, she's never, we never went all out for her as she do for us. I mean, she had all these things from me, and I mean, and one thing about it, to you all, if you don't know Beverly the way we know her, she puts her 100%, 110% all in everything she does. She drives me crazy. Because I bought a shed I thought it was going to be for me. And the thing is loaded with all flowers and stuff, I got to buy another shed. For her stuff. And I bought it for my stuff, and then she done claimed it. With all this stuff like you see on these tables, that's what's in the shed. I think, and you know what she does? Yeah, I have it because I done shared it with my kids. I feel like I think I got above my kids already. Because you all said some wonderful things about her. And everything you said was true. It was true. And I told you, I said, before this week is over, you're going to be coming back to me apologizing. I said, you're going to be apologizing. Really not. Because you didn't understand what was going on. I said, you're going to be apologizing. And I said, Tom, this and that, So, we have, over the course of the 42 years, have been the best years of my life, because I got saved, and she fulfilled the other part of my natural life. Because the best thing is when we get saved and we give our life to Yeshua. That is the best part. But then when he favors you with a wife, a virtuous woman that he has given me, what more can a man ask for? So I told her when we got married, I said, listen, if I had to work 3 jobs, I didn't have to do that. I said, I'm going to take care of you. And I didn't want you to have to work. I just felt like that was my job to provide for my family. I know that's the right for that. That's old time. You call it what you want. We did it. And we thank y'all for it. We did it off of 1 paycheck. We paid for 2 mortgages. And I thank y'all for her. We still God gave me my drive to provide for her. I wanted her to have the best that she could have because she deserved the best. See, she's been my princess for 42 years. And I'll tell this story, see, if I had to wrote this down, I'd probably been finished there, but let me tell you something. I'm not going to say all I got to say, but I want to just say this to you. When we first met, Beverly and I, well, I've been family for years, and I used to come home and stuff, and every time I came home, I had to go see her mother. I never would come home without seeing, I got to see Sister Posse. And I know Sister Posse sometimes didn't like what she saw. Cigarette smoke all over me and other things. But anyway, she was so close to the family, so I had to visit Sister Posse. Well, we used to have this thing, I was staying with my grandmother, our pastor, and every day we used to go out on the yard and play ball.
Yes.
Greg and all of us, we used to play ball on the back. You know, I said to him the other day, I don't understand how the church women never got busted out. When we hit those balls, that's all. They never busted out of church women. But she come across there with a little short dress on. I saw them pretty legs. I tell the truth. I saw them legs, and at that time I didn't have the feeling for her, at that time, but in my mind kept seeing her. So then when we started to talk to her, they tried to set me up with somebody else and all that kind of thing, but she was still working on my mind. So anyway, I went to my pastor, and I said, my pastor was my grandmother. I said, Grandma, I got my eyes on Beverly. I said, can you go to Yah for me about her? She said, son, I don't have to go to Yah about y'all. She said, both of y'all are in faith. She said, that's all you can ask for. Your wife's in the faith, you're in the faith. She said, I don't even have to talk to y'all about that. I was so happy. Because I was obedient to my pastor. And she told me, no, son, don't marry her. We wouldn't have been married today. But because she put her blessings on it, and here we sat 42 years old, and I thank no man could be as happy as I am to have a woman like I have by his side. I mean, every step that I have taken, she was right there with me. Like I said, I can't tell it all. We'll save it for another time, but I want Beverly to know, that if I had another 42 years on this earth, I would not want to spend it with anybody else other than you. Sometimes it don't seem like that. Some people get up and they say, well, we ain't never had art, but yes, we have. Every man that's married doesn't have a different opinion at one time or another. But the times have never been to the point where it interfered with the relationship that God had put us together with. And I love my wife. I love my family. And it is nothing too great. Every one of my children, they did me proud. They did me proud all through the years. I've never had to go to a jailhouse to pick up any one of my children. I knew where they were at all times. They knew where I was. And God knows how to fix this thing. So as I conclude what I'm saying, listen to this. I did a jury duty 3 times here in Montgomery County. And when I was on 2 times, I'm sorry. When I was on the jury stand this one particular day, and the brought in all these little teenagers and they were shackled from their hand to their feet. And one of the jurors said to me, he says, it's a shame, Mr. Owens, that neither one of those children have a role model like a Michael Jordan or somebody like that. I said, sir, I understand what you're saying. I said, and I hear what you're saying. I said, but let me tell you this. When I go home every day and sit down at the end of that table, if my children don't see their role model, then they'll never have a role model. Every day. And we look and see their mother. Every day. We're making sacrifices. They've never been to a babysitter, ever. Ever. We made that sacrifice. We talked about it before we got married. I said, I don't want my kids going to a babysitter because I don't want them messed up. You know, people get your kids and they get them and they bring them back to you. You don't know what you got. I'll make the sacrifice. She stood with me. We did this at my grandmother's house. And the day that we got married, I didn't know if she was a man or a woman. Because we never had an intimate situation like that. I got close a couple times. Betray the trust of my grandmother. I can't betray the trust of my yard, who's watching me with everything that I do. So my grandmother would leave and give me the key to her house. I'd call Beverly, she would come over there, we'd be over there, we'd be sat inside the house. We never did anything that we wasn't supposed to do. And I thank y'all for her. She tried to give me the credit, but I thank y'all for her. Because she could have been more forceful than what she was. And who knows what would have happened. But anyway, we say that I thank y'all for these 42 years, Beverly. I love you.
Love you too.
I love you with all that's in me. And as the song say, forever. Forever and for always. I will always love you. Always. And when y'all put me in the ground, and everyone that comes in there, their testimony is sure. They can say he loved his wife.
Many good things that he said. Many out there could learn what to do. Oh, we have a sister, Tracy the bird. Show us some love, show us some love.
Praise God. Firstly, I just love you. All the love that's been shown in this room today, it's just an amazing atmosphere. And all for you, First Lady. It's just like, it can be just so much more because you're just such a blessing. Words, I can't find the words. Just from my heart, as I always say, from my heart to yours, love is an action word. It's not just what we say, it's what we do. And you perform it every day. I love you. Y'all come together.
Beautiful. We're winding down. Do we have a Charlie and Mr. Charlie and Sister Nancy in the house?
Yeah, they've been my neighbors for probably since in the 70s, late 70s. And they've been really good neighbors. They raised good children. I always respected their family. They did a wonderful job with that family. And it just made me feel good just to have them around me at times. And just good luck to you both. Just keep on doing what you're doing.
First Lady Beverly and Bishop Owens, I want to say thank you so much. You all have been the most wonderful neighbors that we could have all these years. You have been such an inspiration to me and my family. And I just want to say thank you both. And I also want to say, Lord made this day possible, June the 23rd, because 46 years ago, on this day, Charles and I met.
All right.
Thank you for being such an inspiration to me and my family. Thank you.
This time we got a few more minutes. Anyone that would like to say anything, pop to your feet. Oh, our sister, I'm sorry. I don't know if you're a minister, evangelist, or what. Grant. And then Minister Grant. Give us some love.
First, come here. This is every family have the crazy one. And I get it because I'm kind of that in mine. It's a good thing. It's a great thing. You did such an awesome job. There's so much love and longevity in this room. And our friend who just spoke last said, the 23rd of June, 46 years ago, she and her husband. Tomorrow, June 24th, will be 40 years. And so, as you said, 1959 was a good year. And I'm thinking, way back in Jamaica, on February 12, 1959, this girl was born, and her mom chose to name her Beverly. And so about what, 4 or so months later, mom here was pregnant when I was born. And here comes June 19th, and someone else was born, and her mom chose to name her Beverly. And so she met this guy who is in ministry and who would end up in ministry, and here they are having 3 children. And I met this guy who would one day be in ministry, and here we had 4 children. And I think I heard someone say they're still kissing and stuff. All right, so who knows? But I just want to say, it's such a blessing to sit and hear. And my husband kept like sticking me in my back. Because so many of the things that's familiar to you, he's like, there you go, another Beverly. There goes the Beverlys. You know, and it's just so good to hear the qualities that are in you and to be expressed. And I truly thank Yahweh from the time we've met that it's always been just a sweet, loving warmth and embrace and just a friendship. And I thank Yahweh for that. I thank Yahweh that He has blessed you to see 60 years. It's a blessing. To reach 60, to be in good health, to still look fabulous, to still be able to do so much, to still be desirable to your husband. Those legs are probably still. So I just want to wish you a very happy birthday. And may Yahweh continue to bless you with continued good health. And may we continue to age gracefully. That even when 30 years from now, when we're 90, there were 3 90 years old sitting at a table. and one of them decided to go take a bath. So she started going up the stairs, and then she said, was I going up or was I coming down? And then the other one went up and she wanted to take a bath, and she was I going in or was I coming out? And then the last one, she sat at the table and she's like, thank God I'm not like any of them. Knock on wood. And she's like, was that the front door or the back door? So I trust that as we age, our minds will stay right. Let's see how we love you.
For a few minutes.
I'm Beverly's cousin Sandra, and I'm her first cousin. And I'm one of those lucky people. I was also born. I didn't even realize we were born in the same year. But I just wanted to share a few things that I don't know if you all know. Beverly had two mothers. We kind of sort of did too, right? When we were young. So I now know was kind enough to share Beverly with Auntie Leanne, okay? She was also your mother, okay? I do remember that we spent a lot of time with Auntie Leanne. And so I have a real fondness for Beverly because I spent a lot of time with Auntie Leanne too. And so when Beverly got to the point where she was going to get married to Tom, now we knew Bishop Tom now, but he was Tom then, right? We were a little concerned, okay? He was a little concerned. Amongst my sisters and I, we was like, what is Aunt Laura and Uncle Joe and because Tom, we loved him. He was in New York. We grew up in New York, and we loved him. But he was a bad boy. He wasn't a thug, but he was a bad boy. And so they got married, and we kind of watched from afar. And then they had a baby. And we were still a little concerned. So a couple of my sisters and I, we went to visit them. And they looked so happy. They just looked happy, And through the years, while some of us were getting divorced and breaking up, not me, but me too. But anyway, while we were doing that, they were trucking along, baby 1, baby 2, baby 3, and we were kind of looking at them saying, well, what is their secret? And what I realized was they let go and let God. That's what they did. So I just want to say that, First Lady Beverly and Bishop, you all are just such an inspiration to me, my sisters, my family, your children. We watched your children grow up, so respectful. Yes. And they're just a true example, and Beverly, we always talk about Beverly. She's kind. Everything people said about her is absolutely true. I'm sure she has her stuff. Her husband can probably tell you about some of her stuff. But what we saw was just a great example of a mother, a sister, a friend. And I just want to say, Beverly, thank you for that. I truly, truly love you. And we were watching you, and you were our example. You may not have known it, but you were. And just to let you all both know to keep on doing what you're doing, keep on letting go and let God. And I love you both.
I am really not a public speaker. People, they don't believe me because in church I speak, but that's only when the Holy Spirit is. Other than that, I don't know how to speak in public. But I didn't come all the way down from Connecticut, and I said address my aunt Beverly, and she is truly my aunt. I'm her niece through marriage, but she's always been an aunt to me without the in-law part. And I hope I don't get emotional. She's always been a great aunt to me. We were raised in Virginia.
the three of us for the most part. My brother Tim is back, but he escaped at the age of 1, and so at about 7 years old. And I remember I have the fondest memories of us going to my uncle. We call him Uncle Money, y'all. Don't get alarmed. And don't ask us for money. Going to my Uncle Money and my Aunt Beverly's house and playing with our cousins and spending the night. And my Aunt Beverly used to make the most fabulous breakfasts. She was and I'll tell you that food, I associate everything in life with food, just so you know. That food was just so good. So good. And I just remember her throughout my whole life. She's been such an awesome mother and an awesome wife. And my mother is no longer with us, but they were like sisters. They kind of look alike, and that's why me and Rita look alike. Because we don't understand how we look like sisters, and they look like sisters, and they really not sisters. I don't know, it's not weird. But they talked on the phone like all the time, and they were really close, and we really have a great relationship as a niece and an aunt. And she will give you anything, just like they said. We have a love for shoes, and still a love for shoes. And one time she had on these pair of shoes, and I still got them. And I was trying to wear them down here. I said, oh, no, you have no shoes on. She took the shoes right off her feet and gave them to me. And she's just an awesome woman. And her and my uncle both, and I tell anybody, when they talk about marriage, friends say marriage don't work. I said, I know 2 people where marriage work. And I tell people, I see the heart still over their heads. You can see the love. When you look at them, you see those heart bubbles like in the cartoon. I love you, Auntie, very much. Have a wonderful birthday.
I am my father's child. Tom says all the time, James Ruth.
Yes.
So I would like to ask all of my cousins to stand. All of my cousins, please stand. You my cousin, though. I know. Growing up, my uncle and my aunts and my father, all of these kids here and their kids, we all were together all summer long. We went from our Aunt Eleanor's house to our Uncle John's house to our Aunt Leanne's house. We all fit in a station wagon. I don't know how those people fit in, how my family fit in, but we fit in together. We never were denied a piece of bread. We were never denied anything. And I tell people on my job and my friends, you ain't got to be my friends. Because I got a large family. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They say, hey, Bonnie, what your family doing this year? I said, we having our reunion. That's And so my cousin Beverly and Tom, I'm like the rest of them here. I knew Tom when. And he can look at me and I say, oh, yes, sir. But back then, to see the 2 of them today, I would not have missed this for the world. And to see their children who have the same mannerism. Because my little cousin here today came in and he kissed his cousin. And he walked past me. I wasn't offended because he was busy. And he came back, he said, oh, I'm so sorry, Cousin Bonnie. He kissed me. And I said, it's all right, baby. He said, well, I knew it was all right. And when he came back in again, he said, I'm going to kiss you again. Happy birthday to you. And I love all of my family.
Bring it on in. Without any further ado, we would like for our apostle to escort our honoree, Beverly, Owens. Give it up! Give it
Oh man, I'm so overwhelmed. I give it unto Yahshua, the head of my life. I thank Yahshua for my mom being here. I thank him for allowing her 84 wonderful years. And I hope he continues to bless her with more
said, yeah. He said, Mom, are you sure it is? I said, babe, yes I am. I said, I can't believe it myself, but I guess I am. But I think y'all sure. I think y'all sure for my husband, of course. Yes. I think y'all sure for my daughter, my children, my brothers, my sisters, wonderful sisters, the Minister Grant, just my Dr. Bird, Leosha Bird, I mean, just everybody. Janice, oh goodness. My oh my goodness. Just everybody, my church family, just each and every one that's been a part of making this a success for me. I just, truly I'm blessed, and I'm just overwhelmed. Y'all just don't know what this has done to me. I just think. I sometimes wonder whether you're worthy of this. I hope I'm not getting ready to take the money. Sometimes I feel like you this and you say, oh goodness. But I think y'all sure for each and every one of y'all. I think y'all sure for my neighbors. I think I'm just for being in the land of living, sure. Because he didn't have to do it, but he did. And I think y'all for taking the time out, your busy schedules, to make this occasion. Because truly, you didn't have to do it, but you did. I think my sisters, everybody that came from so far, you didn't have to do it, but I thank you for the love that you showed me today. And to y'all be the glory. Just say, I showed my husband, I gave him such a what time of time. I said, what are you doing? He said, you being mean now, but he said, you gonna have to come back and apologize. So I apologize. They give it away, so I just think y'all, they really pulled it off. Pour one on that time. Now, without any further ado, we're going to turn the remaining of the program over to none other than our sister, Sarita, Beverly's daughter. Give it up for her. Give it up.
So I'm so sad it's coming to the end. But I just want to wrap this up by telling everyone some special thank yous. First, I want to take time to acknowledge my mother's sisters and brothers. Immediately when we got the idea, I sent letters, we talked, corresponded, and all of them came through. You will see when you get their card and the envelope. They were awesome. And 60 was our number, and 60 is what they did. And I appreciate them from the bottom of my heart. No one said anything but thank you. Thank you. I'm not going to, again, I thank you all for coming. I know certain people had trips planned, some canceled, so they could be here. That's true love. I just thank you. I know it's a time of the year where you have a vacation scheduled, and I appreciate it. There's a lot that's going on, so some people had it in their heart to be here and weren't able to, but I do appreciate their heart, and they sent their wishes and cards, so I appreciate that. Again, I'm going to acknowledge just a couple of people that I really have to say something about, and that is Michael Scott. I can do to make it happen.
All right.
I want to thank my aunts, my aunt Brenda. She was awesome to work with. I gave her my ideas and she was put it out there. I want to thank my husband. He did the slideshow, awesome job. I appreciate that he wanted to be a part and do that for my mom. I also want to thank my friend Vince. I just met him. He was awesome. He did my friend's wedding. He's doing the video. So I'm going to wrap it up again. I want to also thank my father. He entrusted me with this, and I appreciate that he trusted me to get it done. I corresponded with him, talked to him, and he made it happen. So I appreciate him. So I'm gonna thank you, my brothers also. I know that this was all of our vision. We didn't make it happen when we originally wanted to, but it happened, and I'm glad it did. Everything was nice. So wrapping it up, thank you everyone for coming. I'm sorry, I almost forgot my friend Tammy. She came here early this morning and assisted and helping us. Also want to thank those that were part of the program. Our sister Tia, she was so grateful and helping. My Uncle Beverly, was the musician. Everyone that participated. And again, if I let you out, you know I appreciate you. I do from the bottom of my heart. You didn't have to come, and you showed love to my mom, showed love to us all. Thank you. I just want to let my parents know, don't disappear. We're going to do some photos, but we'll be packing up. Just, I think it may be,
For all the wrong that you may right, for every dream you may come true, for all the love I found in you, I'll be forever thankful, 'cause you're the one who held me up, you never let me fall, 'cause you're the one who saw me through it all. You were my strength when I was weak, you were my voice when I couldn't speak, you were my eyes when I couldn't see, you saw the best there was in me, lifted me up when I couldn't reach, you gave me faith 'cause you believe I'm everything I am because you love me. Yeah. You gave me wings and made me fly. Sing, God. You touched my hand, I could touch the sky. I lost my faith, you gave it back to me. Yes. You said no star was out of reach. Yes. You stood by me.